Are you bored and have absolutely not a single thing you can do today? Because today I have the video for you. Today we are going to be looking at 20 absolutely useless facts about Sonic the Hedgehog. These facts will leave you with absolutely no lasting impact and are only here to waste your time. Without any further ado, let's go.
Alright, here's the 411, folks.
In the Sonic Boom episode Eggman's Brother on Cartoon Network, there was a point in the episode in the first airing where the frame counter from production was accidentally left into the final episode. This was fixed in later airings because they just cropped out the screen to avoid having the error.
Where's the nuance? Where's that Sonic je ne sais quoi?
Je ne sais what?
Sonic! What are you doing here? That's not Sonic! This is the real Sonic!
Yippity dip skipperoo! I'm Sonic! Gotta catch 'em all!
Ryan, look out!
You know the iconic line from Sonic CD?
I'm out of here!
You, maybe like me, were wondering who the actual voice actor who said that was, and it was a guy named Masato Nishimura. We all know that Sonic's first appearance was as an air freshener in a racing game, but that was an arcade game. Did you know that Sonic's first ever home console appearance was before Sonic 1 even came out? The magazine Amiga Fun had floppy disks that were attached to the package, where they actually contained games you could play. In issue 7 there was a game called Quick and Silva included. The enemies were actually parodies of all their video game properties like Mario, Bubble Bobble, and R-Type. And of course, Sonic was one. I mean, it was a parody, but it was still Sonic at the end of the day, and this came out months before Sonic 1 did. In LEGO Dimensions, you can actually get an Easter egg if you have Sonic and Bart together. When they're together, Sonic may say this.
Hey Bart, remember, if you see a gold brick lying around, just take it! Take it, take it, take it, take it! Take it!
This is a reference to The Simpsons with Season 11, Episode 11, Marge Not Proud. Bart wants the new game Bone Storm, but after Homer and Marge won't buy it for him, he decides to steal it. When he's at the store debating whether he should steal it or not, a bunch of video game characters like Donkey Kong and Mario appear in his mind telling him to steal it. And the last to convince him is the blue bastard himself saying the same line as in LEGO Dimensions.
Just take it! Take it, take it, take it, take it, take it! Take it!
Was that the bite of 87?
You know that Sonic and Mario World commercial where they had the two TVs in the mall with Mario World and Sonic 1? Well, it turns out that's an actual publicity event that Sega held at a mall. They had two TVs that were just like the commercial, and they told kids to play it and say which one was better.
Wow, Sonic's fast, too.
No, over here!
I like Genesis, and it costs a lot less.
Wait, kid, that game
I'll take Sonic and Genesis.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine.
Aurora Borealis!
Okay, this one's pretty well known, but I'm putting it in here anyway, so piss off. In Sonic Boom Rise of Lyric, there are two cut instances of characters swearing. First is Sonic when he's about to say the big bad S word, but changes it at the last second.
Oh, shoot!
And then there's this absolute gem of a Knuckles voice line.
You guys must have really pissed him off.
It's beautiful.
My mom!
In Season 5, Episode 5 of The Amazing World of Gumball, Gumball and Darwin find a USB drive that belongs to Alan, the balloon guy, where it contains a plan of Alan taking over the world. One part of the plan has Alan changing his appearance, and one of the appearances he can choose is none other than Dr. Eggman himself.
Too bad that didn't kill me.
When the Sonic Adventure 2 development team were working on the game, they would constantly get parking tickets from the city of San Francisco. The vehicles driven by the officers who gave them the tickets were little cars with only 3 wheels. As a form of retaliation and somewhat revenge, the team implemented the same exact cars into Tails' mission street level to be destroyed and exploded to your heart's content.
Hello, your computer has virus.
In the cinematic classic known as Drillbit Taylor Budget Bodyguard, which got a whopping 5.7 out of 10 on IMDb, the intro sequence has two kids talking to one another on a phone, but if you look on one of the kids' beds, you'll actually see a Toy Island Knuckles figure staring you down.
My name is Jeff.
Seth Green needs to die. Recently in the world of Robot Chicken, there was an episode which contained a skit about Sonic. It's not really all that funny, but it has Sonic there nonetheless. But if you're an eagle-eyed fan, you'll notice that the Sonic figure they used is the rare 1999 Resource Sonic action figure, which I have mint in the box in mint condition. But if you look closely, you'll see that those bastards decapitated the Resource Sonic and made their own body. We must make Seth Green pay for his actions against the defunct toy company Resource.
We're doing the Ouija board challenge on my dead girlfriend.
In the fan-favorite CGI short by Marza, Night of the Werehog, there was originally going to be a scene where Sonic and Chip play on a Sega Dreamcast. This being cut kinda makes it a little weird because you can actually spot the Dreamcast in the final animation if you look hard enough.
It's like a bison's penis. What is that shit?
In In the Halloween classic Hocus Pocus, there's a scene where the three witches are out while kids are trick-or-treating or something. I don't know, I didn't watch the movie. But when there's kids walking by them, there's actually one kid who's dressed as the Blue Man himself.
What's your favorite idea?
Horror legend and director for movies like Halloween, Escape from New York, John Carpenter is actually quite the Sonic fan. He has gone on record saying that things like, "I even like the one where he turned into a werewolf," referring to Unleashed. Now this man has taste.
Are you going to eat it?
Yes.
The infamous Sonic movie design actually had an even more terrifying design earlier in development. This design had flat, droopy quills and an even more squinched up face. This design actually made it to market though, as the promotional ring frisbee thing in Russia or something had a design for Sonic that was strikingly similar to this one, considering that, yeah, he has blue hands.
Rollins charges in, gets caught out! Sister Abigail, center of the ring!
You guys know the show BattleBots? Well, it had an earlier incarnation called Robot Wars, and on two separate occasions there were Sonic-themed robots. First there was Sonic the Hedgehog, who was complete with blue paint and some spikes, and then there was this one named Humphrey, which its first incarnation had a green Sonic parody mascot on top of it.
Scotty Doo!
In the game files for FNAF 2, there's actually an image showing the puppet being strung up in the office. This is quite odd because in the final game the puppet will just kill you from the hallway. This means that the puppet was originally going to be in the office but was cut from the final game for whatever reason.
A powerful rat named Charles Entertainment Cheese.
You know that meme of Tom with the weirded out look on his face? Yeah, you know the one, this. Well, did you know that that originally came from a Sonic fan web series called Tails Gets Trolled? The series is way too complicated here, so go watch Cybercell's documentary about it. But basically, it's a comic drawn in MS Paint that's still around today, where characters from dozens of different properties and studios interact. It's truly surreal.
Oh my god, there's a horse in my house!
There is, or at least was, an actual figure of Ugandan Knuckles that you could buy that was mass-produced. It wasn't a bootleg or anything, this was an actual full-on product. It wasn't licensed, but it was made by a company you've probably heard of at this point called U2s. They do figures of all different memes and YouTubers, but the first figure they ever made was a figure of the demon himself. Nowadays, however, this thing will run you about $150. I want to be the guy who spends $150 on a Ugandan Knuckles figure.
Woo! We make some bills, baby! Woo!
In the greatest movie of all time, Jingle All the Way, where my boy Arnie has to get to the Christmas parade to not disappoint Jamie. See ya, watch this one. But when he's looking for him, he stumbles across a bunch of mascots, where one of them is a very aged-looking Sonic mascot.
Give me the child!
Now I have saved the best for last. In 1992, only in Japan, there was a Sonic manga. This manga revolved around a young hedgehog called Nicky, who lives in a place called Hedgehog Town. But Nicky has the power to morph between himself and Sonic the Hedgehog. So Nicky must live a double life, as both a young hedgehog who goes to school with his girlfriend Amy, and a hero who alongside his best friend Tails and Charmy, yeah, thwarts the plans of the evil Dr. Eggman. This is something that could only exist in Japanese 90s, and it is so surreal looking back at it now. I mean, there's no way Sega would ever greenlight something like this nowadays. So yeah, that was 20 absolutely useless Sonic facts. I hope you took absolutely nothing away from it, just as I took nothing away making it. And I just want to say thank you to everybody who's watched and subscribed to this channel. We're growing at such an elaborate rate, and I just want to thank all of you guys. We're nearly at 350 subscribers at the time I'm recording this. So yeah, you guys are awesome, thanks. And you're welcome for wasting your time with a bunch of absolutely pointless facts about a fictional blue hedgehog. Bye!